does Rodgers end up?
Man, I want the urban cowboy to get somewhere. I'm sick of him.
He's an urban cowboy?
Yeah, you see that outfit that he had on? I understand the corduroy jacket, but you can't have the whole outfit on, Skip. We're going to talk about this a little later. But anyway, Skip, look, if I'm the Green Bay Packers, Skip, I've allowed Aaron Rodgers to hold me hostage for how long?
Yeah.
You've been in a relationship, Skip. Hey, I want a diamond ring. I want a new car. I want the kitchen redone. I want this. At some point in time, I'm going to run out of things. And so, okay, what? What's going to ultimately make you happy? Because I've given you everything you asked for, and seemingly you're still unhappy. You find something else to be upset about. That seems to be Aaron Rodgers. They've been over backwards. They've flown out to see him. They've done everything that he's asked them to do over the last year and a half. And there's still concessions he wants them to make. Skip, what is that getting me? Okay, he won 4 MVPs. He's an all-decade quarterback. But, Skip, what has that gotten me? 1 Super Bowl with 4 MVPs? I would rather have 4 Super Bowls and no MVPs.
Yep.
I would have, how about another Super Bowl appearance? Forget winning the game. Just get me back there. So Green Bay, the Packer fans get the vote. We got the best quarterback in the league. Okay, and where they got you?
Good question.
So for me, Skip, at some point in time, okay, yeah, you might not win the division with Jordan Love. Okay, you win the division with Aaron Rodgers, but you're not winning Super Bowls. You're not doing what? Okay, so what? What exactly? And I'm allowing him to dictate, well, get this guy, take that guy, do this, do that. Okay, we do all that, and then what? You wanted Randall Cobb, okay, and. You wanted to be able to do this, you want input, and. So for me, Skip, I would, if I'm the Packers, I would move on. I think Aaron Rodgers wants to move on. For me, the best thing for him to do is to stay in the NFC. The AFC is really tough. Really, really, really tough.
I thought your heart and soul set on Denver.
I want him to come to Denver. Skip, right now, man, I take anything in Denver, man. We shooting bad right now, Skip.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Drew is no lock.
No. And we're gonna take the bridge down. We're gonna dismantle the bridge, and we're gonna let it go too. And we're gonna let Drew lock. We're gonna let it go too.
Bridge
Skip,
under
trouble.
over troubled waters,
Skip.
right?
I've seen enough Osweilers. I've seen enough Trevor Simeons and all that. Skip, look, you got to get a quarterback. Anybody that's watching can see if you don't have him, you're not going anywhere.
Nope.
You can't be great enough around him to overcome bad quarterback play. Look at Tennessee. They sacked Joe Burrow 9 times, but guess what? They couldn't overcome that bad play by Tannehill.
They couldn't.
So it doesn't matter. Aaron Rodgers is going to be a great upgrade, and who knows, maybe a change of scenery. Maybe, hey, everybody else getting a new quarterback and it works out the first year. They go to and get to the Super Bowl and win it, Skip. So, hey, let's make it 3 for 3. Tom Brady did it 2 years ago. Matthew Stafford did it this year. Maybe Aaron Rodgers can do that also. I would like to see him in Denver. I really would. But more so, if I'm Green Bay, Skip, how much longer I'm going to let this man waterboard me and extrapolate things out of me and give me what? What do I get out of it? What am I getting out of this relationship, Skip? Yeah. That's what I want to. In the relationship, we both supposed to get something mutually out of this.
Yes.
What are the Packers getting? The division title?
MVP.
They ain't got, hold on.
That's what they're getting. They got back-to-back MVPs.
Skip, I can't hang no MVP banner.
Nope.
That's great. That's gonna look great on his Hall of Fame resume.
Yep.
1 or 2 guys to win 4 MVPs. Okay, that's gonna be great. Skip. They have 7 Super Bowl MVPs in 30 seasons with 2 Super Bowls.
Yep. I got it. Once upon a time, your brother played.
He played with Brett.
Titletown.
Yep.
It used to be called. Not anymore. Right?
Division Town. Division Title Town now.
I'm going to say this one more time. Here we go again, Packer Nation. You're being held hostage.
Yes.
You have been imprisoned by this back-to-back MVP, and he's going to win again because I believe he's going nowhere. I believe he's going to be your Packer quarterback for the next 3 years.
Really?
Or if he decides to retire. He will never leave town until he decides to leave football completely. Because
So what's all this fuss about? You think he wants more money?
Recreating sympathy. It's about taking everybody's mind off what didn't happen in the fourth quarter of yet another home playoff game in which you were the number 1 seed in the NFC after you went 13-4 in the regular season and he won MVP, and you lost at home in your weather, Packer weather, cold weather, low wind chill weather. You lost 13-10 because your MVP quarterback, 2-time MVP, back-to-back, had the ball twice at the end of the game. In the first time, he went 3 and out. He was sacked on third down, went -11, which backed you up into jail, and you got your punt blocked for a touchdown, right?
Yes.
And that tied the game. And then you got the ball again. You were 1st and 10 at your 29, and your back-to-back MVP went 3 and out, finishing 4th and 11, and you had to kick the ball away, and you know what happened after that. Jimmy Gag happened, except he didn't gag, right?
Right.
They go down and get the field goal that wins the game 13-10. So in your last 2 possessions of a home number 1 seed playoff game, your back-to-back MVP went 1 of 4 for a grand total of 4 yards. It's just not good enough, but it's been his MO for a long time. He's now 7-9 since he last went on that Super Bowl run 11 years ago in a galaxy far, far away. He's 7-9, and those 7 have a lot of luck involved in them. And you know what happened just a year ago in the NFC Championship game? He winds up 1st and goal at the 8, and he miss, and his coach, young coach, said, "I've seen enough. I take the field goal that makes it 31-26.
Yeah, that was
Are you kidding me?" And then Aaron is trying to be the permanent host of Jeopardy, but he was the guest host, and he takes a shot at Matt LaFleur as the guest host because one of the contestants had an answer in Final Jeopardy, but it felt planted to me. Right? It did. It allowed Aaron to make a joke at the expense of his young head coach.
Right.
Well, then I watched the NFL Honors MVP acceptance speech, and
he's lauding over Matt LaFleur.
Cooing up to him, right? He's saying he's making jokes about Maddie's eyebrows, that his wife got his eyebrows perfectly manicured, all this, right? And he's saying, he's calling Gutekunst, the GM, who he was at war with a year ago, he's calling him Guti. Guti? Really? And he's talking lovingly about Russ Ball, the operations guy. So he's all lovey-dovey with him this year, right?
But he's moody. He's 1 minute he's hiding there, and the next thing, everybody's against him, and then people are trying to silence him. But look, would I like to see him in Denver? Sure. But if you go into Denver and you got to give up everything, the Packers are going to want everything that you got. Pat Surtain, one of those young receivers.
They will.
Your first you're the number 9 pick in this year's draft.
Right. Because the Green Bay Brass, they're not stupid,
right?
But they're also not very courageous because if somebody would stand up, starting with Mark Murphy, and just say, no, that's enough.
Well, they did one time, and you see what he got him when he said, don't you be the problem, Aaron. And you see that enraged him.
Well, they had the guts to trade up and take Jordan Love, and apparently they're not sold just yet on Jordan Love. Well, it's hard to be sold on Jordan Love when the guy just won back-to-back MVPs because
he ain't gonna be that. What's the likelihood he gonna be that? Now it happened because he replaced the guy that won 3 MVPs consecutively.
That is correct.
Now the likelihood of Jordan Love winning 5 MVPs, Skip, after you've had 2 MVPs, 2 guys that win 7 MVPs. I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna take the under that Jordan Love's winning 4 MVPs. I'm taking the under. Okay.
I think I would too. So obviously, the one telltale was that Nathaniel Hackett, who I first met when he was 7 years old, son of Paul Hackett, great friend of mine, he somehow got the Denver Broncos head coaching job out of nowhere. He did call plays, obviously, in Jacksonville, but he wasn't calling for Maddie here, right? All of a sudden, he's the head coach of your Broncos. I'm not sure he's qualified, but maybe he'll do great. His father was pretty good at being a head coach, pretty good on the college level at Pitt and USC.
He called plays in Kansas City when Joe went to Kansas City.
did.
Joe Montana.
Yep, he sure did.
Yes.
So for a while, he was calling some plays in San Francisco under Bill Walsh. Again, Walsh sort of constructed the whole game plan, but Paul got to call some plays. But anyway, the point is that is Nathaniel chip off the old block? Maybe. And would that be enough for Aaron to say, I got to be there? I don't think so.
Yeah, but Skip, I mean, going into the AFC West, Mahomes, Herbert, Rodgers, Carr. That'll be the most stacked division in NFL history.
It would.
In NFL history.
Yeah, because Derek Carr's pretty good.
Yeah.
To me.
And Josh
Beat my
McDaniels,
team.
we'll see. Hopefully, Josh McDaniels, I mean, this will be a second job. And a lot of guys, Skip, they get better the second time around as opposed to the first time around.
Yep.
Hopefully, he doesn't have to cheat. Clear. Hopefully, that's out of his system.
Yep.
And he does a better job this time around. So we'll see. I would like to see Aaron. I would like to see Aaron in Denver. But Skip, I'm just tired of. I just don't really. If someone would tell me, say, "Well, this is," I think we got an idea that them taking the quarterback. But okay, they tried to do this. Like, look, you're right. But the last couple of years, things weren't going well. We had missed the playoffs. We were this and that, and so he's 2 MVPs.
Yep.
13 wins in all 3 of the seasons. That's the first time someone has done that, Skip. But he seems to be a guy that's never happy. So now what? Okay, give you what you want. You want $50 million a year. 3 years, we about to give you 3 years, $150 million. Okay, he'll find something else to be upset. Well, you didn't give it to me in Bitcoins. I told you I wanted 50,000 of it in Buffalo nickels. I wanted 100,000 of it in wheat pennies.
Yep.
He's gonna find something to be upset about, Skip.
Yep. I have been immunized against Aaron Rodgers. That's what I say. I'm out.
And the Rodgers saga continues. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.